Hello everybody and welcome back to Weekly Dividend Investing. We're currently sitting at $1,500 total invested with a weekly change of negative $33.01. The portfolio size of $1,574.28. Overall, not the best week. Actually, the worst week so far that we've had, but the weeks are pretty variabilistic and will change day to day. Like, if I reported this week yesterday, it might have been a better odds or it might have been a deeper loss. We don't want to always take the week to week so seriously because the stock market does fluctuate very heavily at very different times based off of the news that was released that day, that week, so on and so on. But it is still very cool to see the numbers as they change, right? Because we had a lot of green in terms of starting off. 4 weeks in a row of green is kind of awesome. But as you can see here, we even had a $50 increase and then another $11 increase and then $24 decrease, $28 increase. Yeah, changes week to week. So while it is sucky to see this $33 decrease, it's not the end of the world. It's going to be, it might be more next week, even more the week following, but it will go back up because stock market generally goes up depending on which stocks you're investing in, of course. That being said, let's get into the individual numbers. ORC with a $7 decrease, it looks like, from 364 to 357. Very unfortunate. ARR also with a $19 decrease, which seems to be our biggest hitter here. Now this may be a little confusing because that is an increase in numbers, but you have to remember we do $100 each week, and so we actually took out $75 into ARR for this week, so it should be at $395 for an equal no change, but because it went from $395 to $376, we are looking at $19 decrease from AR. So that is really unfortunate, but it happens. O with a $2 decrease, unfortunate. SCHD with actually a 21-cent decrease. Very disappointed in you, SCHD, but we'll see you increasing again soon, hopefully. AGNC with a $2.21 decrease. Very sad. PSCC with a 20-cent decrease, 22 cents if you want to be exact. USOI with 268, 265. We're looking at about a $3 decrease as well. Very unfortunate. PBR pulling it in clutch with a whole 90-cent increase. We're looking at about 83% increase, which is kill. Oh no, 93. Fuck yeah, 93. Pretty steady. This is awesome. MO with a count 'em. Wow, 17. All right, I'll stop being sarcastic on this. It's still cool to see increases. I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit, don't do that. But yeah, we have solid increases, solid decreases. It happens. Main with the 25 deposit for this one, so we're actually at a $3 loss from the previous week, because that puts us at 78, so 103, and then down to 102. So yeah, $3 loss there. VOO with actually $1 and like 10-cent increase, which is awesome. A lot of losses. It happens. Let's go on to the next part of this video. Yeah, so we can see each individual stock here and the actual profit it's been bringing in since we started investing. We have the amount of shares we own currently, the cost, how much money we actually spent to earn all of those shares, and this does not include any dividend reinvestments. Any dividend reinvestments I do not count in terms of initial cost. Our initial cost is literally the $100 a week, so each week it should be a flat rate of $100, which means since we're on week 15, we have $1,500 total invested. Just so you guys are understanding this and it makes sense for everybody. So that being said, this is the cost sheet that we have here, the shares, and with that, this is the current value of each position, and then we just subtract the two, the current value minus the cost, to get the profit of $22.28 for ORC. However, ORC in the past has been pretty heavily profitable for us. Actually gonna pull up on my previous video, see what it was actually up, and yeah, literally last week we were sitting at $37 profit, and then same thing with ARR, we were sitting at $26 profit, so you can see some big drops. Very unfortunate, but it happens. Also with that, our yield has actually gone down as well for ORC from a 21% yield drop to 18. Wow. So 3%, that's been consistently dropping as well. So as a lot of people have mentioned in the previous videos, that these are pretty big yield traps, as they like to say, which it definitely looks like they're in the correct on it. But we'll see. We'll see how time progresses, and we'll see whether or not these end up being profitable for us. ARR dropping that much has been nuts, but again, we shall see. MO is actually still on a constant decline for us. When we initially invested, or not initially, but last week we were looking at a negative 185 for profit. Now we're looking at negative 214, which is very unfortunate, but we will see how this progresses. SCHD at 570 profit, main 339, and VOO 363. So not too shabby, slowly increasing as time progresses. We actually have AGNC that dipped by $30 profit, unfortunately, but again, it's expected. I'm not totally worried about it. Everything's going to fluctuate as time progresses. PBR with a $7 jump, which is almost in our lead, but not quite yet. USOI actually had only a $3 dip from last week. We were looking at $14 profit. Now we're looking at 11. Not too bad at all things considered, like I said. However, our percent profit has gone down from the previous weeks because we were sitting at like 15, 20, 30%, I believe, was our record. That was also at the start of it, so it was very easy to see very high gains, very low gains, very quick. So if you invest for a week and you make 30%, that's not that surprising because the stock market could have been hella up, which it was as a result of, not as a result of our investing, but at the time we invested, the stock market went up. So it's really convenient at that time. So now sitting at 4% for the past 15 weeks, which is about, I think, a 12-15% return. What's the math on that? If we do 4.21 and then divide that by 15, and then we're going to multiply that by 52, we're looking at, yeah, 14% for the year. Yeah, that's pretty good. That beats the average, which is like, I think, 7 to 12. I'll fucking take it. More will fucking happen as time progresses. Hold on. That's all handled there. Let's go ahead and hop over to our dividends really quickly here. As you can see, we filled out some more numbers, some nice high ballers. ORC has announced a dividend payout for 2/27, which is going to be in 20 days. But we're looking at $5.19 for our current. Honestly, awesome. I'm excited for that. I want to get paid my ORC share, so that's awesome. I was also looking at PSEC for not next week, but the week after, for 6 cents, which is woo. Some fucking money to get returns on, which is O for 26 cents in the next week, and then for this week we have AGNC paying us 74 cents, and then the previous week we had ARR and ORC paying us a total of like $6, which is also awesome. It's really exciting to see all these payments as they're coming in. Looks like so far, based off of the reports coming in, January is our highest bank month for 1148, and February coming in a close second so far. No, 701, so we're not even quite there yet. December still being our second highest at $7.22. I'm hoping that we're going to get at least one more or a couple more dividends reporting some sort of income for the month, just so we can see like a steady increase. But it's probably not going to happen because a lot of companies will be like 3-month intervals or 4-month intervals, or some of them will just pay once a year, that type of ordeal. So you can't expect dividend payments every month or every day. So it's just, some of them are every month, which is kind of nice, but it's not going to be like that for all of them. So that being said, that's kind of it for this video. If you enjoyed, as always, be sure to comment, like, subscribe for more. Blah, blah, blah. If you enjoyed, as always, please be sure to comment, like, subscribe for more. I do hope to see you all in the next week. Let me know your comments, questions, concerns. Let me know what you would do differently. Let me know what I'm doing incorrectly, correct, or let me know if you enjoyed. Adios. Fantabulous day. Peace. Bye.